Welcome to another episode of Velocity Chaos!
Coming to you at the speed of sound, we are on the air at the Hexapod Sound House in Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome to the Velocity Chaos Podcast. It's episode 42, and I am here with you and my great co-host, Lou.
That is me, and it rhymes. I just want to say hello and welcome and thank you again to our tried, true, trusty DJ at the helm, DJ Snakeskin.
Hey. What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me out this week.
Oh, of course. Nick, what do we have on the docket today?
We are going to call your mom, and that's not a joke. We're going to phone in, and we are going to check in, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to do some crowd favorite Buzzkill, and, I just found out something, and I'm going to share it with you guys later. So we are looking forward to all of that and more on this episode of the Velocity Chaos Podcast. Here at the Velocity Chaos Podcast, we explore the highest heights of human knowledge and the lowest depths of crude humor. Our mission is to tickle that pink thing between your ears, poke that frontal lobe, or sometimes just smash the laugh box. So hop in and buckle up for an infotainment ride across the airwaves.
And before we get into all of that goodness, I just wanted to remind you guys to follow us on Instagram at Velocity Chaos Pod and also on Facebook. Drop us some stars on iTunes, some love on the Spotify. Toss us a sub on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Ha, pow, pow, bang, bang. So, as always, thank you guys for your support. Well, let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
I gotta call my mom here real quick. Let's see if she picks up. I know she's.
This is an important part of life, folks. Call your mom. Check in.
We got the ringing. It's ringing. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I am doing great. How about you?
I'm doing
guys?
good. Good. Yeah, we got Nick here. We got DJ Snakeskin. You met him once or twice.
Hi, Mama.
Yes, I did. Yes. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, dude. We got fans.
You got fans.
Somebody's got to have fans. I told you I'm a rock star.
She's the reason this is all possible. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here.
There was
That's right.
no truer statement than that.
That's right. So.
And you almost weren't.
That's right. Because when they came out of the hospital, they dropped me on my head, and
No, I thought I was dying during labor.
Oh, yeah, I almost killed her. I forgot to mention that. That's my bad.
You can't do that to your mom.
She kept me in a box for like 9 months. What do you want me to do?
Nobody puts Luke in a box.
So how have you been doing?
Not bad. I'm enjoying this retirement.
Yeah.
I just retired after 31 years of baking.
Yeah, you're a baker. What was I know what how you've described the baking and decorating world, but what did you tell the people of the world? What was that like?
Part of it was fun because almost always I made cakes for happy occasions. So I always tried to input good feelings into those. So I took pride in what I did, and people loved my cakes. And
great cakes.
Great cakes.
Well, the way they looked anyway.
Did you only make cakes, or was there more than that?
No, there was a ton of products.
Nice.
Anything that had frosting on it, any of the cakes that you see in the case. The decorators did about 150 different products. Cheesecakes and
Love cheesecake.
not dessert cakes and character cookies and
Wow.
different flavored brownies, and gosh, I can't even remember.
If I could ask, what was one of your favorite or your top 3 favorite messages you had to write on a cake?
Huh.
Because
I
that's
don't know.
31 years of frosting and cursive
Yeah.
writing.
It was probably Happy
Well-
Birthday, Luke.
Well, number 1 would have been Happy Birthday. Then 2 would have been Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday. That was something that we always bitched about. Every holiday, no matter what it was, you had to write double on the cakes. So, Happy Flag Day and Happy Birthday, Uncle Tony. And, Merry Christmas. We love you all. Happy birthday, Aunt Marie. So that was, sometimes got to be a pain in the ass. Sometimes customers were ridiculous. Like they'd get a very small cake and then want a poem written on it or something. And
That's asking a lot.
12 stanzas.
yeah. And then a lot of flowers. And it's like, well, where the hell are you going to put them? You really don't have anywhere to put it. So sometimes, but most people were appreciative and happy and, would compliment us. And then you'd get the just occasionally, like a mom would pick up a cake for a first birthday and it had a blue border on it and she'd start crying, "You ruined my baby's birthday party. He hates blue."
Baby doesn't know nothing.
Yeah, and that's when my tongue would just be like, "Oh, really? Get serious. Your child doesn't even know his colors." And then I'd have to walk away because that would be a fireable infraction.
Did you charge per letter or per word, or was it a flat rate for the messages?
Well, I worked for the first company that I worked for, we charged after a greeting and 2 names. So, like let's say Happy Birthday Snakeskin, Nick, and Luke. We'd charge for Luke. We charged 25 cents a word.
I'm always extra.
He's always
I'm always here for free, baby.
The company that bought my company didn't do that. So there was unlimited text.
Let's get those poems in there.
Yeah,
But you know what? It was funny. People would write this out on a piece of paper and put a rectangle around it and then, draw flowers on their little picture and then expect everything to fit on there. So it's like, well, we can't type, on the cake. So
You said
but all in all,
most occasions were happy for the cake. So did you have any like funeral cakes or anything like that?
yeah, we had one that we refused to do because we had the ability to print photographs onto edible paper and then remove it from the backing and then place those on a cake. And we did one for like a 9-month-old baby. It was a picture of a baby in a coffin.
What?
Jesus.
Yes, and they were commemorating the baby's birthday, and then there was another child young that had passed away also, and it was like, oh my God, I can't even look at this. I'm like,
whoa.
So
very
the
morbid.
store manager, yeah, very morbid. So I mean, but that was, like maybe once a year. But in that instance, the store manager called the customer and talked them into not getting the picture because it was too upsetting to. Most of the decorators were women, and it was just like everybody's crying. It's like, I can't do this cake. I can't look at this picture.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
But
a
that
rough
was
one.
Far and few in between. Sometimes for funerals, all they, like if it was for the luncheon that they have after funerals, it would just be, like in memory of,
Yeah.
or God bless, so and so, or, with flowers or something. So it wasn't, a visual, it was just the wording.
Well,
But,
cakes make
sometimes-
everyone feel better too. So
Sometimes we've had some, what's that called? Just swearing, on a cake. We did one.
Cursing in cursive.
Cursing in cursive. We
Culinary
had one
cursing.
guy who broke up with his girlfriend on a cake.
That's a nice
That is
way to do it.
Genius.
Smashed it into her
Yeah.
face.
God, that's a genius idea.
Could you tell
I
us?
don't want to. I don't want to see you anymore. F you. You know.
I don't see you, F you, but
Son
at
of a
least here's a
dog.
snack for it.
Yeah,
I hope you get fat.
Drown your sorrows in sugar.
she's
So
gonna
those
get
are funny.
a half-gallon ice cream anyways. So that's just being nice. Who? Could you tell us about your 40th birthday cake that was made for you?
Oh, that I made for myself for my 40th birthday party.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't get your mom a cake? She had to make her own?
Yeah,
Well, I was
got
10
it.
at the time.
Oh,
Wait, not only
Still.
did I make my own cake, a ruse was perpetrated on me to make roast beef for 100 people in the dead of summer when we didn't have air conditioning. I thought my little kitchen was going to explode for a very close family friend who begged me to make this roast beef for some party she was going to. So I made that, and then at work the next day, there was a cake that said "Happy 40th Birthday, Don." So, so that was one of the cakes that I did. And then when I got to the party, I'm like, hey, and was surprised. I saw this cake, and someone had gotten an extra tube of frosting and added NA to the end of it. So
That's so
Yeah.
funny. They tricked you.
made my own roast beef, which was delicious, by the way.
It is. It's great roast beef.
And my own cake, and I don't know if I made anything else for my own party.
Probably. I
But
don't know. That's how much we love you.
I can attest that everything that's made from this woman's hands is delicious.
wow,
Oh, man.
that's a nice compliment. Thank you. I
maybe we can get her
tried.
to make a Velocity Chaos cake.
You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you leave with a huge plate of little klatchkis and little things. This is just, and she just keep going. The only way to get her to stop putting food on your plate leaving is to literally yank the plate away from her and walk out. That's the only way.
I would
Just
never.
leave.
I feel
Never
like that grandma in the commercial for Noom.
Yeah.
Made with love. Made with love.
That's why,
Made with love.
so it tastes so great.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, all right. Well, we're gonna get moving on here, but I just want to thank you so much. I do want to ask you a few rapid fire questions. Just
Yes.
whatever comes to the top of your head.
Are you sending this to a psychiatrist or anything?
No.
Okay.
Sorry,
All right.
you have to leave. She doesn't want you here.
Because I don't want to, have to think of an appropriate answer.
No, and yeah, and just like whatever comes to your head, and just say the name or whatever. So just gonna rattle them off here. So including this phone call, which one of your sons has called you most recently?
You.
Okay. Who's your youngest son?
You.
Which one of your sons have you most recently made a meal for?
You.
Okay. If you had to pick one of your sons whose name rhymes with fluke, who would it be?
Luke.
Okay. So I think we can just kind of infer from that who her favorite son is. So I just want to say you're my favorite mom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Love you, and
Love you too.
hope you have
Bye, Snakeskin. Bye, Nick.
Bye, Mama Horvat. Be well. We'll call you soon.
Bye,
Yep.
my number one
Alrighty.
fan.
Yes, that's right. Till next week.
Yeah. So you're squeezing your way into more episodes, what you're saying.
Weekly guest.
All right.
All right.
Good luck, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Wow. That was great. That was refreshing, rejuvenating for the soul.
Yeah. Well, I got to thank you for, implementing that segment idea.
Well, she's been an incredible person in my life. So every chance I get to talk to her is great. And the fact that she is Snakeskin's number one fan, we got to get those two together as often as possible,
Gotta try some of that cake.
Yep.
Roast beef
Next time you'll just
sandwich.
see us eating it on our YouTube channel. But she's still making cakes though?
She'll-
Just privately?
Yeah, she'll make well, not really cakes as much, but more just like kolache and like pies and stuff and nut rolls and the good stuff.
Dude, that nut roll,
Good nut
Snakeskin.
roll.
Dude, you got to get your hands on some of that nut roll. It's good.
It's fantastic.
It's dense.
Y'all holding out on me.
It is dense.
That's what I grew up on, so.
Yeah. Well, all I can say, the numbers on that segment are going to be way, way high. I think we're going to see some increased viewership now that Mama Horvat's been around. Speaking of numbers, are you looking to take your sales to the next level? The level of outer space where your sales numbers are so high you can't see the top? Then you need Teleblast. Do you have a product that is so amazing, so fantastic, so unbelievably mind-blowing that it just has to be shoved down the throats of every citizen of every country of every planet in the universe? Then you need Teleblast. Can you imagine a reality where you have absolutely no inventory because you are sending your units faster than you can make them, literally having people buy them from the past, bringing them into the future? Then you need Teleblast. Teleblast is a telemarketing company that will literally threaten to blast people over the phone if they don't buy your product or service. Their success rate is so ridiculous, we can't even tell you what it is, but we can hint that on a scale of 0 to 100, it's a 3-digit number. You need Teleblast in your business life, and if you don't, go to their website right now and use our code VCBoomBoom to get 50% off your first week of Teleblast. Otherwise, we will literally come to your house and blast you in the ass. Teleblast! This is not an actual product, service, or idea. Just in case you thought it was, it's not. If there is something out there with the same name, we are unaware and have no affiliation and offer no judgment on the actual product, service, or idea. Nice. We need Teleblast to get the numbers up on our podcast.
Hey, I heard they're sending out 3-digit success rates percentage-wise.
Can't beat that. Literally cannot beat it. Nothing higher than that. You want to do that? You want to pitch it? I don't know. Is it my turn?
Yeah,
okay. I didn't write my name down next to it. We're about to do Buzzkill. Buzzkill is a standard for us. It's a segment where essentially we are going to have DJ Snakeskin run the board. He's got a random timer that will cut us off, and then he'll pitch us a new subject. Every time we hear the sound, he'll feed us a new topic, and we're just going to have to riff on it. So this is a ping-pong battle of topics, and Luke and I love this. It's going to be fun. This is this is Velocity Chaos at its best. Let's do it!
All right, fellas, you know the rules. Your first topic is board games.
Oh, you fancy yourself a board gamer?
Yeah, I'm definitely a board gamer.
I know you're into Ticket to Ride.
I love Ticket to Ride. See, Ticket to Ride, man, it's great. No, I've always wanted to design a board game.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is that is all for the passion and the love of the game, literally. Not a lot of people make a lot of money on those.
No.
But they're ultra famous in the community, which is funny.
Only classics. Do you think the guy who invented backgammon is still reeling it in? Just
was that guy's name like JC Backgammon? Like, what does that word even mean?
No idea.
It's got to be his name.
Like if he's still around, or did the inventors of that game, whatever 6,000 years ago,
the Backgammon family,
the lineage, they're just like these old curmudgeons.
JD Backgammon and Sons.
JD Backgammon, the 954th.
Yeah, 954th. Like they keep trying to invent other games, they just keep failing.
That's just still backgammon, Dad.
Stick to what you know.
You just change the colors.
Red versus blue.
Yeah.
Backgammon, I didn't like it growing up. My dad just beat me every time. That was one of those teaching games where he just said, "I'm gonna beat you every time," and he could. Yeah. Not like let me win, like learn the value of winning.
You can't do that. He had to assert dominance.
Yeah. No, backgammon was fun.
Well, what's the most classic board game?
Checkers.
Oh, I was gonna say Monopoly.
I get what you're saying now. Monopoly, I would agree.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Your topic is archaeology.
Have you ever tried this?
Like just digging a hole in the backyard?
I guess. No. Like, ever go to like one of those children's museums where they have like a pit and they hide little trinket, like little fake bones in there?
No.
They actually do it. It's actually pretty fun. But I have
Do you enjoy yourself?
I don't have the constitution for it because
Oh.
you're just like
You have
sitting
office
there.
hands.
Yeah, dainty hands. Don't like picking around at things. No, you're sitting there brushing away at stuff for weeks because you don't want to chisel it out because you want to damage it.
It'll. You can put some super glue on there. It'll get put back together.
It's kind of like the Egyptians we were talking about, just banging the rock and just centimeters every day. That's exactly what I think being an archaeologist is all about.
It's a what do they call them? A job. A career of just true passion.
True passion.
And just you're right. Digging through that, you gotta have the mental fortitude.
Yeah.
To really.
Archaeology, what it does make me want to do is start hiding stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I do want to start doing. But I always predict this though. There will be virtual archaeologists in the future who tap into hard drives, tap into computers, look around the internet. I mean, that's going to be the future of archaeology.
Yeah. When I die, you gotta check the hard drive. Like just hiding stuff, like not hiding stuff, but like putting ideas in like random folders and files. Like there's ideas on that computer.
There's ideas. There's good ideas.
There's a lot of bad ideas, but there's some nuggets in there.
You know how you have like Egyptologists and medieval archaeologists and Asian archaeologists. Like you'll have like people who are specifically looking for porn, like just like studying adult like films. Like we got the mother love.
Here it is.
That's like Steele's house. Like, like when they find Steele's hard drives and computers.
I think that's like, hey, let's delete the history before anyone gets over here. Anyway, your topic is jet skis.
Jet ski bandits.
Vroom vroom.
No, jet ski. Have you ridden on a jet ski?
Yeah.
You enjoyed yourself on that jet ski.
Yeah.
You cannot be not happy on a jet ski.
It's really hard not to enjoy it.
Just your face just gets even just with the speed gets pulled back, but also because you're already smiling, like grinning.
It's the epitome of life.
It is.
You have to wear the sunglasses to cover your eyeballs so you look like a boss flying around. You're the fastest one out there. Got a lady, hanging on tight.
Hanging on tight.
It's great, man.
Coolest thing I ever did was on a jet ski. I was up on one of the lakes, the one that's Wisconsin, east of Wisconsin.
Superior.
Is that the one? I don't know.
We're gonna go with
geography.
Superior.
Yeah, it's a big one.
What is Superior?
What is Large Lake? But no, so is at a friend's house up there, and we were letting us ride their jet skis, and we look out. There's this big storm rolling in. We could just see the rain coming down. I don't know if there was lightning or not. I don't know how that tracks on water, but I was just driving towards it, or whatever you do on a jet ski, riding. And I got like, I don't know, I'd say at least, quarter mile, maybe half mile out, like from the shore, like kind of can't see it as much. And then I start driving back, and it was like waves were getting like bigger and
running
bigger.
away from it.
Yeah, it was so awesome.
Half a nautical lead,
league,
which is more than 7 meters.
At least.
It
was so thrilling.
That's amazing, man, because you're very exposed. So that had to feel really
and you don't know if like a bull shark's going to come up and get you.
I recommend jet skiing in like Florida and the Keys because it's crystal clear water, Gulf side.
So you can see the sharks.
Yeah, you can see them all. No, it's just cool when you're just ripping around over the roof.
Your topic is Girl Scout cookies.
Tag-alongs.
What's the one with the they're like coconut?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They suck.
Loop.
Yeah, I don't like coconuts.
I like those.
Samoas.
Samoans. Samoans.
Then you got the trefoils.
Trefoils?
Trefoils?
Trefoils.
So that's just like a little lemon
I don't
biscuit.
like the lemon ones.
They're good. It's a little.
There's really only like 3.
Yeah, tag-alongs. Yeah, Thin Mints.
What are tag-alongs? I don't like.
Tag-alongs are the peanut butter with the cookie and the chocolate.
I've never
great.
had these.
Oh my God, you're missing out.
You gotta
on
go
life.
find the nearest Girl Scout.
They do have s'mores, like s'mores ones. They're like the Keebler Elf, like things.
Yeah, don't like those
with chocolate and
tag-alongs.
Yeah,
all right,
marshmallow in between. But yeah,
to go for the tag-alongs next time.
Like tag-alongs are A1 prime.
Got it.
Steak sauce
inside the Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, with peanut butter.
You just break it open.
Your topic is electric cars.
the future.
It is the future. It's also the past.
Yeah, now it is. I drove my buddy's. Shout out to Jim, letting me drive it. He let me drive his Chevy Bolt, which has this really cool feature that it's like a go-kart where if you let your foot off the gas, like it slows down. So it doesn't have the rolling drive where, like, you know, if a regular gas car's in gear, it wants to roll forward. The Chevy Bolt is kind of like Mario Kart. Because like you're like, as soon as you lift it off, you start slowing down.
Is that an awkward feeling getting used to?
It wasn't. At first you had to do it, but then it was like no problem.
Okay.
Because you just roll to a stop, you kind of just coast into the brake.
Yeah.
But he said it's great because it is actually a safety feature. Because as soon as you lift your foot off the gas, you immediately start slowing down. Like if you want to, rather than in another car, there's that split second where you're still just rolling. Yeah. So I don't know. I think cool features like that, it's gonna be cool. The range is still gonna be an issue.
I was actually just looking at it. I was like, let me look up what, affordable electric cars. I can't afford them still. But yeah,
Google's just like, try again 5 years.
Yeah, like the range was like, one of them was like 100 miles. I was like, who the hell is gonna buy that? Yeah. Like, unless you're just going to church on Sunday.
City dwellers. One other crazy thing about it that I was thinking about the other day, there's no standardized charging port.
Oh,
so
it's not?
Until that happens, you won't be able to just charge it wherever. And I just think that's going to be the key. It's going to be like the HDMI cord. Like it's going to have to be a standardized breakthrough.
Well, the USB, yeah.
The USB, like it's the same thing with cars.
That's the issue. I thought it was standard because they have the.
Did you see Tesla? All the little Tesla stations at like fancy malls and big places of business. So Tesla's okay, but you're not gonna just throw in a bunch of other docks for Chevys and GM and blah blah blah.
That's being selfish. It's like Apple making their own little plug-in or USB.
Oh, jeez, yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, and now everyone else is going USB-C.
Yeah.
Your topic is the moon landing.
Oh, this might come up later.
Yeah.
On another episode.
My favorite theory, spoiler alert, the one where they're like, Stanley Kubrick directed. It's like, why would he do that? Why?
For the clout.
For the clout, I guess.
Do you believe in it? Did someone?
Yeah, we definitely did it.
Definitely. He says definitely. Are you sure about that?
That was peak America right there.
Yeah.
It was all about just American pride, bro.
It's insane, one, to get up there. I think it's even more insane to come back.
Yeah, definitely. Orchestrating the comeback is no small matter. I'm a little disappointed that they didn't like bring more or do more cool stuff up there.
Yeah,
they planted the flag and then
hit some golf balls.
Goof around a little bit.
Yeah, I guess if you go up there and you see a TaylorMade, then you're like, oh, they did go.
Just John Daly, at the driving range, hitting him up there.
That'd be funny, yeah. Like if they on the spacesuits they had John Daly pants.
yeah.
Drinking some Arnold Palmers.
Your topic is Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh,
I think you're more versed in this thing.
I do like Simon and Garfunkel. You got the boxer. You got. I'm drawing a blank. But
so Simon was obviously went on to do his own thing, and so he kind of just he just was dragging Garfunkel around for all those.
Don't like Art Garfunkel?
No, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying that that's most people's common consensus. Is that correct? Right?
Oh yeah, Paul Simon's just, I think, in a league of his own.
Yeah. Could you imagine being Garfunkel? You're only famous because your name is so memorable.
It is a pretty sweet name.
Yeah.
But I think in the conversations of musical artists, Paul Simon doesn't come up as much as he should.
I would agree.
But he is extremely talented, and just the complexity of his songs.
Yeah.
Like one of his favorites of mine is "Call Me Al."
Yeah.
It's just,
it's uplifting.
It's
makes
uplifting.
You feel good. Yeah. No, I think you're right, and I think that we don't see a lot of artists like that who kind of create those journey songs, that are like bringing you through it, and that's a catchy song, though.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's one of his more well-known ones.
Possibly,
but I think that was the problem, was he never really compromised mainstream. There's a lot of Carrie Fisher in her documentary or her book talk a lot about him, and how just he was on a mission to just
Be great.
Yeah, well, to be himself and not compromise.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just who knew him or just know him or just bow down to him.
And those are some of the best artists. Like we're talking Dio. Like the people in the business, they know Dio was amazing.
Yeah.
But a lot of people might not know. Same thing with Simon. Like
who's the other guy?
and the Simon and the other guy is
Simon
what they
and
should
the
have been called.
other guy.
Sound of Silence is the one I was trying to think of. That's really popular.
What's the most famous Simon and Garfunkel song?
Sound of Silence.
Sound of Silence.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. That one. Before we get canceled.
Yeah.
Your topic is anti-gravity.
Have you ever been up in one of those airplanes that goes like into the? Yeah, me.
Dude, I was gonna say, who gets to go up in the?
I just like to ask
Nobody
you if
in
you've
my
done
friend circle.
Yeah, no.
That'd be sweet.
The weightlessness. I guess the closest thing we could feel would be roller coasters or one of those bungee.
Sorry,
things.
I gotta just hit the pause button on this. Like it just major flashback. I remember when I was a kid, I was a teenager, and my brother and I would stay up late watching TV on vacations because we didn't have cable at our home. And the Girls Gone Wild stuff, and they took like girls up in one of those one time, and I just remember my brother and I just be like,
Nice.
he's gonna deny that he was there.
I'm telling your mom on YouTube.
But we were just, it's all censored, but it was just watching this like, what is going on?
boobs in space.
So I love how that's the first thing people did with that. I would want to do the perpetual skydiving.
That's how you get other, nerds to go up on this space thing because they think there's going to be hot chicks up there.
Yeah, well, that's what everybody's hope is. Star Trek, space travel, that there's always going to be attractive people.
It's the same thing with bars. You get all the hot chicks to go to the bars. You get the dudes to come to the bars.
Then they pay for the drinks and bada bing, bada boom.
And you're making all the money.
Elon, you listening?
Get
the
hot chicks in your
up in space,
electric vehicle. Oh,
up in space, up in space. You'll solve the space race problem.
Yeah.
You'll get to Mars faster than you thought. No, but anti-gravity. I want to do the perpetual skydiving thing where you're in with the turbine and you're just like in there floating and you can do all the cool stuff. Yeah. That's what I would want to try.
We'll do Velocity Chaos wind turbine.
Hey, welcome to Velocity Chaos. Anti-gravity in reality, practical. I don't think we're ever gonna have like Star Wars speeders. There's no way. Like, gravity is
When we're space lords, maybe we'll mandate them.
everybody. Speeder, star speeder. No, I just don't think anti-gravity is like real.
What? Anti-gravity? Is it just magnets? Do we just got to work with?
Well, that's
magnets?
what I thought. Like if you had a cup, right, and you just put a bunch of polarized negative magnets in the bottom, and then you just dropped a couple positive polarized magnets, they would float.
Yeah.
But within the container. Am I right?
Yeah.
about this?
So we just got to cover
do
the surface of the Earth with magnets, and then everyone wears shoes with the opposite polarization.
Magnet shoes.
And then everyone's just...
And you just walk around like this.
Yeah.
Your topic is Noah's Ark.
Oh, Noah. Building that ark 2x2.
What do you think was the first animal on board? Definitely a dog.
Well, there's definitely pigeons shitting everywhere. So maybe
They moved in early. They were the first ones there.
the rats squeezed on.
Those pigeons were like, hey, man, you see that guy? He might be crazy, but let's just check it out. They're like chilling up there in the roost. Then Noah comes along like, oh, these doves have to live here. And the pigeons are like, man, what's wrong with us, man? Like, we can be the symbol of hope for the future. And just like the New Testament, like, and John the Baptist baptized Jesus Christ in the river, and a pigeon descended from heaven. What's up, everybody? Hey, Jesus, what's going on, man? Like, that's what would happen. So the pigeons, they were there first, but quickly got booted out.
Yeah. What? So do you think, like alligators, crocodiles, whatever, all that, why they're so mad is because they didn't get invited? And then now they just have this, thousands of years grudge.
Yeah, it's just pent up in their bones.
Yeah.
They just hate humans.
You never see any alligators in those pictures. You see elephants and giraffes and...
Well, they were on their way on, but they got squished. They got trampled. The two that they were going to take. And so the rest of them just survived and got real salty about it.
You're real salty.
But no, here's my question to you. Do you think dragons were on the ark?
Maybe they missed it too.
Because no, I think dragons were on the ark, and I think dragons were real. And they might have just been dinosaurs. They might not have been the flying around dragons that we know. But I think dragons were on the ark. They came off, multiplied, and then all the medieval guys just thought it'd be cool to like hunt them down and make themselves legends.
Made them extinct.
Yeah.
Then where's all the dragon scales?
Just disintegrated, man. Like, you know.
But they're impenetrable.
No.
Your topic is rock bands.
Playing rock band? Are we talking like 98 or not 90s, 80s hair metal?
How do you even my brain just like overloaded.
Scorpions,
I've been
Boston.
getting into Nirvana a little bit. Like I think I need to listen to more Nirvana.
Grungy.
Yeah, but that's a rock band, right? I've been watching Kurt Cobain's just like in between his songs and just how
Don't get too into it.
don't go too close. Anyway.
Foo Fighters. Like, I don't know if Foo Fighters are a band that anyone's like, Foo Fighters is my favorite band. Maybe there is.
Dude, people are insane
But
about Foo Fighters.
Are they? Okay, but I was going to say, like, they might not be anyone's, like, favorite band, but I feel like everyone's, like, they respect the Foo Fighters. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like,
massive respect. I mean, they're a good band.
I like
They have a lot of hits.
Yeah, yeah. Dave
Grohl, man.
Great. He's a local guy.
What do you mean?
Isn't he from around this area?
I don't know. The 9 Inch Nails guy is from here.
Trent Reznor?
Trent Reznor is from
No,
Cleveland.
Dave Grohl's from here.
That'd be crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We have a couple exports. MGK, he's a rock star? Question mark.
He puts on a good show.
We saw him.
Yeah, we filmed or
Yeah, we
videoed
filmed
it.
The power went out. Oh no, the power went out at Shinedown.
Yeah, Shinedown. Oh, he was not happy about that.
And he had no right to be that irate. Like,
yeah.
MGK, the fact that MGK played before Shinedown,
Yeah.
that was a moment in time right before MGK really finally ascended.
Yeah.
But the only reason Shinedown played was because Rover likes them more.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess
That was what,
playing
6 years ago? 5 years ago?
yeah, maybe 4 or 5.
4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah, going there, like, it was a hometown crowd, so maybe you want to put MGK on last, but you know you want to be a headliner, and Shinedown's a bigger name. So
Now
you gotta put
I
them
think
on.
MGK would top them easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
But a cool story about that is I had the camera. Their band manager comes up. You had the other camera right down the pipe,
Yeah,
so I was in your shot the whole time. And their band manager's like, "Hey, when he goes out there, I want you to go up on center stage and just film the crowd." I'm like, "Okay." And then I tell our director, I'm like, "Hey, their band manager just said for me to go in the middle of the stage." He's like, "What? Okay."
You're gonna be on camera.
Yeah, so then I go in the middle of the stage, and then the singer, I don't know his name, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Puts his arm around me, and he's like, "All right, I want you to film them." And then so I'm just standing there with the camera and his arm around me, and like just,
You're like, what do I do? Put my arm around him?
Yeah. So, and he's like, "I just want you on the crowd." And then there was some like back and forth thing that they were doing.
Is that the one where he was like singing into the camera too at one point?
Yeah.
Put his hand on the lens and was like kind of doing that.
Maybe.
That's like the ultimate game of telephone. Like, he's telling me to do this.
Yeah.
He's telling me to do that.
Yeah. And then-
I don't know what to do.
And the lead singer's like, I'm going to tell you exactly what I want you to
And then the director, he was like, "Luke, you're in all the shots. I can't use anything else." I'm like, "I don't know what you want me to do."
He's got his arm around me. He's grabbing my ass. No, but that was a funky concert. Little John was there.
Yeah.
And there was a tent on the side of the stage, off stage, with 2 long tables put together and probably 25 bottles of champagne.
Yeah.
And he would just go grab a bottle of champagne, come back on stage, shake it. That's all he did.
That's all
Turn
you
down
need to
for
do.
what? He said that one time,
Yeah.
let the rest of the track play, and the rest of the time was just him
Yep.
shaking it and popping it.
Brent Smith shined.
Probably like, turn down for what?
Oh, that was good.
Was that 20 minutes?
Somewhere
Damn.
there.
That's a touch over 20 minutes. Y'all rifled.
Wow. I felt like we didn't even
Sir, we
scratch the
lost
surface
in the
of
sauce.
Need some good ones. I think we found some long-term topics in that one.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're just going to come back to this episode. Just reference episode 42.
Perpetually
Over it, yeah.
Buzzkill.
Nice.
Well, we Oh, that's that's on me. That's on me over here. I'm lost in the sauce of
That's how good it was.
yeah, and just I need to get recharged. Just recharge me here real quick because that was just a powerful segment, just like the power that battery brings to you. Battery is a long-lasting workhorse for all your devices and machines that require power. Battery offers a menagerie of sizes and voltage to fit your needs. Little battery fits your watch, your car fob, or your 8-bit Echo Keeler from the 80s. Big battery fits your car. That's right. Battery offers little sizes all the way through big sizes to power your life. Battery has an unlimited lifetime warranty. If battery craps out, which we guarantee that it will not, just send it back to the manufacturer and they will replace battery, no questions asked. The thing is, once you install batteries, you won't have to think about replacing your battery again. Because if you do have to replace something, it's not battery's fault. It's your fault. Or your piece of garbage device that just can't handle the power of battery. So charge your life with battery today. And at checkout, use code VCPODVOLT to get no savings on battery, because why would we give you a discount for the best thing on the market? This is not an actual product, service, or idea. Just in case you thought it was, it's not. If there is something out there with the same name, we are unaware and have no affiliation and offer no judgment on the actual product, service, or idea.
Wow. Sounds like we need to get some batteries up in here.
Yeah.
Just in case. Keep the charge going. So I just found something out. You want to know what it is?
Best shot, yeah. Fire away.
I found out. So I thought Clorox put another notch in your lipstick case. That's one of my favorite lyrics of all time. I don't know why. I'm not going to try to explain it. I'm just going to say that that's Pat Benatar. It's Pat Benatar, right?
I think so.
That's one of my favorite lyrics. I don't know why. It's so sultry. It's so nice. I'm not going to explain it. Don't ask. Well, I just found out Clorox, the company that we all know for cleaning supplies, which has been they've probably just boomed over the last 2 years. They make a lot of other stuff that is actually quite interesting.
I'm interested.
They own a lot of brands. So just in brief, Clorox, and I know I'm teeing this up because I want to surprise you because one is completely shocking. Clorox founded in 1913. It's a 109-year-old company.
Dang.
Privately owned. So it trades on the market. It's not part of another conglomerate. It started as the Electro-Alkaline Company in San Francisco in the Bay Area. Now it's based in Oakland, California. Its annual revenue is $6.7 billion. So good old American company.
Yeah, Clorox definitely a better name than Electro-Alkaline.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. I don't know if I'd buy
You're
any.
scaring people with that
You're
name.
scaring people. Let's
What about
think of something simple.
Clorox?
Clorox.
Hear me out.
I like that. What's Rocks? CKS? CK?
No. Simplify it. X.
Just boom, straight crossroads letter. All right, so I'm just gonna let it rip. I'm gonna list out some of the brands that Clorox owns and manufactures.
Okay.
Brita water filtration systems.
What?
They
That's
own
a
Brita's.
Clorox under the Clorox umbrella?
So they're cleaning sinks, they're cleaning toilets, they're cleaning water.
What?
They're all about it.
Breaking it in.
Burt's Bees.
Burt's Bees?
Everybody uses Burt's Bees.
Yeah.
They own.
I don't, but everybody.
I use Burt's Bees.
My lips are self-lubricating.
One of a kind.
So yeah, Burt's Bees, they own the whole line of natural cosmetics and personal care products. They own Formula 409, which is like a surface cleaner.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen that.
Yeah.
Clorinda, which is in Chile, I think. It's an alternative brand. Fresh Step, Scoop Away, and Everclean cat litters.
Oh.
So they manufacture cat litters. Glad storage bags and trash bags.
Really?
Press and Seal, Gladware containers. They own the whole line of Glad. It is a joint venture, but they do manufacture them, I think.
When does this become a monopoly?
Just wait. Greenworks Natural Cleaners. I don't really know them. Handy Andy Floor Cleaners in Australia. Kingsford Charcoal. They make charcoal. Yeah.
Wow.
They make Kitchen Bouquet, Casey Masterpiece, and soy vase sauces. Are you familiar with these?
With the soy vase sauce?
The soy vase sauce.
The soy vase sauce.
No, wait. Do you know?
No, I have no idea.
This is one of the weirdest brands out there. It's like a. I'm not trying to be offensive here, but it's like a Jewish brand for Asian sauces.
Well, you didn't try, but
I didn't try, but I nailed it. It's true though. They all of their branding is like Middle East kind of, and I guess maybe it's just kosher soy sauce or something like that. They also hoisin sauce. I didn't know this, but hoisin is actually a blend between Jewish cuisine and Asian cuisine.
Really?
So,
Dude,
yeah.
I just had hoisin sauce today, man. I put that on everything.
Yeah,
Load that up, and dude, I'll just eat hoisin sauce straight up.
it's dangerous.
we
to
gotta
go
get
into
you on
certain
that commercial.
restaurants.
Yeah, dude.
Certain restaurants, and they just like drop the sauce on your table.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Thank you." Open up the top. and just-
Looks like tar, but I'm putting it in my soup. Come on.
Less oil, heavy duty laundry cleaner, liquid plumber. They make liquid plumber.
that makes
Makes
sense.
sense. Natural vitality, which is a
Natural male enhancement.
probably Neocell dietary supplements. Pine Sol. I know a lot of people recognize that.
That's the power of pine sol, baby.
Yeah. Rainbow Light and Renewed Digestive Health products. So like they have a couple
They're trying to clean the world.
vitamins. I saved one for last because this one blew my mind. You ready for this? You ready for this
I don't
out
know.
there? You ready for this?
Make sure everything's screwed on tight.
Clorox owns and manufactures Hidden Valley Ranch dressings and sandwich spreads.
What?
Yes,
I don't believe you. It's like some of the best ranch out there, dude.
they do. I looked it up the other day. I was in the store. I was in Target. I looked at the back of it, and their address that like they say of like
Word.
manufacturer,
Yeah.
same address as Clorox.
That's got to be a huge factory.
So it was probably a brand that they bought. I want to know the story behind it though. Was it just one of the executives is just like put ranch on everything, and all of a sudden they meet the guy who owns Hidden Valley Ranch? They're like,
I bet they own backgammon now.
Write that down. Write that
right,
down.
they own backgammon? Can you even own that game? It's like owning chess. So yeah, man, like Clorox. Who knew?
Yeah, that's just.
It's a little scary, right?
We have a
Dude.
ton of money. Let's buy that. Yeah, that sounds good too. Oh, let's get some of that hoisin. Yeah,
Hoisin sauce. And not even about the monopoly angle on it, but what goes into Hidden Valley Ranch?
Like, we're in Ohio. You put ranch on everything. I mean, my
Yeah.
boss used to call ranch fat girl ketchup. They put that shit on everything.
Dude, pizza and ranch.
Oh,
That's
best.
that's my
you guys need to relax with your sauces.
with your white creamy sauces.
Takes it back to the chicken wing argument.
yeah.
So yeah, man,
You don't like pizza. You just like ranch.
Clorox, it's craziness. So there's something for you guys to know.
That is crazy.
My question: if you could have a whole company out of if you could own a whole company out of manufacturing what item, what would the item be?
Well, if I could go back in time and invest in something, I would have invested in Clorox or electro alkaline.
My great granddaddy invested in Clorox, then known as Electro Alkaline Company in San Francisco. He didn't know what he was doing, but now he's a millionaire. All right, enough of that.
One item, man. That's
If you could turn 7 figures a year on making one thing, what would it be?
that's
Have to be prosperous.
yeah.
Like, you don't have to figure out the market. Like, it could be, you could just make it up. But like, what would be the one product that you'd want to make 7 figures on?
Dang. I think I'm trying to overthink it.
Yeah, it's just
I don't water. Water market's huge.
okay.
People like their fancy waters.
Okay, so drink. You want to be in the drink game. What about you, Snakeskin?
I'd have a factory that makes glow sticks.
That's sick.
Like an entire building. It's nothing but glow stick.
I want to change my answer. Also glow stick.
Oh, a little competitive rivalry going on here.
Glow stick rave Friday, the whole deal.
Just like across the street
Yeah.
from each other. You guys just
Yeah, we have
looking
glow
at
stick
your
rave Thursday.
looking at your corner office, just like looking at each other, like I hate that guy.
Are they making purple ones? We gotta make purple ones.
Ours are ultra purple.
Ultra purple. That's awesome. All right.
What about you?
Good question. Me,
Thanks, I got it from the show notes.
manufacturing anything, bikes.
Bicycles. Motorcycles or
No, pedal bikes.
pedal bikes?
Yeah,
2 wheels.
that's it. That's what I'd want to do.
I changed my answer. I want to do tricycles.
If you
More wheels,
wow,
better.
glowing tricycles. Glowing tricycles. We're gonna just compete with everybody. We're just gonna compete. Whatever. It's just like pretty soon your product is just.
That's how Clorox started.
do it all. they're just like Elon's like out there trying to build androids, and Clorox is like secretly building a ranch producing android where they just come over to your table and they're like, "Would you like ranch with that?" Right out of their finger.
That's the future right there.
Elon Musk is gonna send one of those to space. Just gonna-
And then some alien's gonna find it.
Little rocket out the ass.
This creature elicits some.
If you could own a brand, what would you want to own?
Oh
Come
man,
on,
I would
we're all
say
looking at you, boy.
I would say a makeup line
Okay.
because
You like to be pretty?
no, people eat that shit up.
They literally are just licking the
Let-
water.
You don't need makeup. I don't know. I feel like that's something that if I'm trying to make money, make a good makeup line.
So can you name one makeup
I
brand?
don't know, L'Oreal instead of shampoo. Am I wrong?
Yeah, that's a shampoo. Okay. Cosmetics, smart game. Okay.
I used to deliver for Avon, actually. Now that you say that, my mom made me do that.
You look like
Terrible.
a guy that would do that.
That's why I got great skin.
That's
DJ
snake skin.
He invested early on,
Yeah.
on the skin.
Ooh, Sharpie markers. Oh,
Nice.
Sharpie.
Nice. Sharpie's cool.
That's all I got.
I'm surprised, dude. Red camera. I'd go right into red camera. Just own a cool brand.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's cool.
Black
That's
Magic.
cool.
You want to own whatever you
I
want.
would
I just
own-
said.
all right.
I just asked you which brands would you
You
want
know
to
what?
own?
So okay, all right. I changed my answer. NASCAR.
I changed my
I
answer
would own
too.
NASCAR.
What'd you say?
Box cars.
Box.
Oh, I meant NASCARs.
Box cars.
Imagine if you're the owner
NASCAR
of
would be
NASCAR.
sweet.
I was like, if you're the owner of NASCAR. You walk into like a race and you're just like, I'm the owner of NASCAR. Let's party. You imagine the shenanigans that would ensue.
Yippee-ki-yay!
This guy knows NASCAR.
People offering you keys.
I feel like you could
"Yo."
tell people you own NASCAR and you'd get away with it. Just walk around with a suit. Actually, it would probably be more of a
cowboy hat.
cowboy hat, a flannel shirt.
A white cowboy hat.
Yeah.
With a feather in it.
You don't know? I own NASCAR.
I own NASCAR. I is NASCAR. Sorry.
People just would
Sorry.
throw Budweiser at you from, like across the street. This guy wants to party. He owns NASCAR.
They're like offering you keys. They're like, take the bump and then have my car. Oh man. Well, cool. That was a fun segment. I'll start with Clorox. I met people from Clorox. They were the ones who told me. So I heard it from them, then I verified it on the intranet.
Jim France, owner of NASCAR.
Does he wear a cowboy hat?
I don't know.
Does he know the owner of Clorox?
Probably. Clorox has a car, right?
No cowboy hat. Oh wait,
What?
this one's kind of a cowboy hat. No.
Yeah, Clorox has a car.
Oh, sorry.
No cowboy hat. Then I don't believe it. He's a fraud. He's fake. Oh, all right, guys.
Just drive on down under.
I guess we're gonna head on down.
Don't be a hero, mate. You look after your mates, and your mates will always look after you. Yeah, cheers.
Speaking of mates looking out for mates, you really pulled out the do quickly on that one. Yeah, give me the do back. Give it back. All right.
Little touch of dew.
All right. So
Too much dew. Okay.
this actually was too much do. This story actually was really inspiring to me. It made me feel really good. And the opening line is sorry, I should say this is Aussie News. This is the segment of the show where we go down under, and we're just getting too comfortable with our audience. We're just all expecting all you to be used to us by now. But no, for those of you who are first-time listeners, Aussie News is a segment we do every week where we check in with our folks and our friends down in Australia and find a bit of news that we think is interesting, funny, uplifting, whatever it may be. We check it out. So the first line this week of the article is, every morning at the crack of dawn, the salty bitches brave a cold ocean swim.
That's not even clickbait. That's just good writing.
Pulitzer right here.
I'm interested.
I'm interested. So essentially what this article is about a woman who just during COVID, she needed a hip replacement and kind of had to rehab herself, but it was really hard for her to do exercises. So swimming was the best option because it took the weight off it as she rehabbed the muscles and everything.
Yeah.
So she just started swimming, started a group called the Salty Bitches, which is a women's swimming group. And pretty soon she was joined pretty much every morning by a group, by like 9 other women. And they created this bond and they would like encourage each other, and they were social swimming. They'd swim, would just increase their lengths and full gear, full, some of them wearing, flippers, some of them wearing the headgear, but I mean, they're serious swimmers now.
Bitches be swimming.
Bitches be swimming. Their counterparts, the salty dogs, they said they kind of puss out a lot. They don't really. They come like once a week. Yeah. But the cool thing is, this inspired her. She now runs her own swim line, for heftier ladies, because she couldn't really find anything that fit her. So these women just kind of like have really bonded, and now they're healthier, and they do this regularly to the point where they've kind of created a bond. The ages were like 26 to 67 too. So
good spread.
Yeah. So it was like young women, old women, it didn't matter. It's just kind of a thing to do to stay healthy, and it's intense. Ocean swimming is no joke. So
I can't imagine. Yeah.
They're going out far? Or is this like
it's just like coastal swimming. So they like kind of go up the coast. Yeah.
How far?
It's like 3.2 kilometer stretch.
So like
More than 7 feet, right?
oh.
Yeah, definitely more than
Less than 7 miles.
7 meters. So it's just really cool.
Well, so yeah, when
and
the salty bitches go out to swim, and then the salty dogs are like, all right, we just got to show up once a week, and then the rest of the week we can just go to the bar and go to the pub.
Because the women are swimming.
Yeah, we got the house to ourselves.
Yeah, it's the perfect thing.
Yeah.
No, but that was really inspiring to see. I feel like I need to go swimming like Erie, but that's dangerous.
Yeah, for a lot of reasons.
A lot of reasons. But anyway, the salty bitches out there swimming it.
That's great.
Making it happen, getting along the coast there, and creating community.
And it's a wonderful thing, in life when you're able to find your passion and create a group of friends and people that are like-minded and want to aspire for the same things. And so maybe you get a cake to celebrate your triumphs together, and you get happy things get put on there, and you find out, when you're in the water, you just don't feel the gravity, the weight of the world, because the buoyancy of the sea and your friends is picking you up in life. And just like Simon's picking up the other guy that's with him that nobody knows, and the same way that Dave Grohl from Warren, Ohio, is, we can all be rock stars in life if you truly want to be an archaeologist. You got to dig deep inside, because within you is the trueness of life. And you can own everything. All right, we are pulling in to the recommendation station, because sometimes I forget what stuff that happened. So there could have been more summation, but recommendation station this week where we offer up something that we recommend, movie, show, music, item, lifestyle choice, anything. Could be anything that we enjoy, but I am recommending this week a shoehorn. I don't know if you guys use shoehorns. I think they're life changers.
I probably should do it. I get like the rug burn on my thumb from the sock.
Yeah, this is how you avoid that.
Okay.
So I enjoy being able to slip my shoes off, but I'm not looking to have loose-fitting shoes, but I also don't want to go through the process of tying my shoes every time I have to wear shoes. That's just so tedious. So that's where the shoehorn comes in. You got to get a longer one that's like, 18 inches or something. You don't have to bend down as much. Maybe put your foot on a step. Bam, shove it in there. Shove it in the mouth of the shoe. Is that what they call it? Shoe mouth. You got the tongue. I would imagine it's called the mouth.
Shove your tongue in the mouth.
No, your foot goes in. And then the shoehorn, bam, slip it in. Your little Cinderella story is great. Get yourself a goddamn shoehorn. Change your life.
You heathens. you monsters.
Keep your shoes tied.
Keep your shoes tied, you idiots.
You're wasting 30 seconds of your day every day. That adds up.
That does.
Think about it.
Do the math. You heard it here first, folks. Unless your mom and dad taught you about shoehorns back in the day, then you heard this at some other point. But go get yourself a shoehorn. Recommendation station. Velocity Chaos Podcast. That does it for our show today. It's been a bouncy one. It's been fun. I've had a good one. I just want to say thank you for riding with us. We are on our way to 50 episodes of the Velocity Chaos Podcast. I cannot wait to cross that benchmark, but we need you, our listeners, to continue to come back for more and more. Manja, all the content. But on behalf of myself and Luke, I want to thank our DJ Snakeskin for being here.
Thanks for having me out, guys. It was a great episode.
He's got a number one fan. I don't think I have a number one fan yet.
I'm your number one fan.
I'll take it. Who's your number one fan?
Me.
Okay, there you go. Spreading thin over there.
Yeah.
But I appreciate all you out there. Thanks for riding with us. See you on the next one. This is Nick signing out.
And this is Luke signing off. I just want to thank Nick, DJ Snakeskin, and Mom. Everyone out there, appreciate you guys for all that you guys are doing for us, and we'll keep doing it for you. Like we always say, when you own the market, that's when you can eat your cake. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Velocity Chaos Podcast. We upload new episodes every Monday and Thursday. Be sure to subscribe and rate us on iTunes, Spotify, or your podcast platform of choice. Interact with us on Instagram at Velocity Chaos Pod or on Facebook and YouTube at Velocity Chaos Podcast. We are grateful for your time and hope you enjoyed it here. Please tell a friend, and thank you once again.